Hey guys, it's Matt from iQuit-Smoking.com. Today I'd like to talk about some of the things you'll experience with nicotine withdrawal symptoms. Once you quit smoking, what happens? If nothing happened, everyone would quit, right? It wouldn't be this global epidemic where like millions of people die, because if it was just like, oh, I'll just put that out and that's that and I quit and it doesn't matter, it would be easy. But because of nicotine withdrawal symptoms, this is why we smoke. This is why we relapse. This is why we go back. So what exactly happens? I mean, everyone is different. Everyone's body's different. I'm not going to say that 10 minutes into this this is gonna happen, and then 20 minutes after this is gonna happen, and then when you wake up this is gonna, I mean, it's not like that. Every person's quit experience is going to be different. But there are some similarities, so I want to talk about them. All right. For me, I mean, I'll just talk about what happened to me. This is what happened to me. So I would put the last cigarette out, and and I'd be fine for, let's say I put the last cigarette out and I went to bed. Okay, so the next day I wake up and it's just this. The first thought is about smoking. That's absolutely what's going to happen. You're going to be like, well, I'm so used to smoking first thing in the morning that's what I want to do. But you don't smoke anymore, so you have to get through that little phase. In terms of symptoms, though, let's talk about this. One of the first things is I immediately got really dizzy, I want to say, like glassy-eyed. My vision was a little bit, those nights, if you ever had a hangover, or you've been up really late and you haven't gotten a lot of sleep, it's you kind of have this I'm at work, just glossy-eyed, deer in headlights type of look to you. It's not really that serious. It's just more like you tend to blink a lot and you lose focus and you just need some eye drops or whatever. It only lasts a few hours and it goes away. Done. That's a symptom that's super easy to get over, and that's not a symptom why people go back to smoking. Within the first day or two, your mouth is gonna start watering. Like, you tend to I spit a lot. Like if I'm walking to the bus, or I'm just walking to the store, to the bank, or to my friend's house, I'm spitting every 2 minutes, every 1 minute. Just like, it's disgusting. I wish I didn't do it. It was such a nasty habit. And when I quit smoking, your mouth waters so much because it's a nicotine withdrawal symptom. It's your mouth is used to absorbing nicotine when you inhale smoke. So its defense mechanism is to create saliva, and therefore you have this excess amount built up and you spit it out. It's disgusting. But that it goes away in a few days. It's not really that serious. What is really hard, though, is this tingling sense. It starts right, I mean, it's your lungs are right here. Sorry. And it just starts right here, and it's just this burning, something is just trying to claw its way out, and you're just, you could be, and it's not like it's all day. It goes in little waves, and you could be like, oh, la la la, my day is so great, and everything is going just fine, and then you're like, oh my God, I feel like crap. Because it can just hit you just like that. And all of a sudden you go from being yeah, to this burning sensation, and it's just like, ugh. That's hard to get over, because that pretty much lasts 3 weeks. 3 weeks until you're over until nicotine is completely out of your body. You're going to get that. And that's why it's so hard to quit, because it just makes you feel like, oh, it tries to convince you that it's just not worth it. It's not worth the pain. It's not worth the stress that it causes. And that's another thing. Another symptom, another nicotine withdrawal symptom is anxiety. And, you know, there's times when I'm at work, and I work at restaurants and I'm a server, and it doesn't even matter if I'm busy. I could just be standing rolling silverware. It doesn't really matter. And yet all of a sudden I get this anxiety attack, and I become like, oh, 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 you know, I'm freaking out. I can't talk. I'm monotone. You know, I can't, I'm not confident. I lose all my self-esteem. And that's just a symptom of withdrawal. The longer you go without smoking, the sooner your anxiety will fizzle away. I mean, after 3 weeks, it's pretty much non-existent at all. During the first few days, you may experience anxiety every day. I would expect it every day. I did. I mean, I had an anxiety attack every day. Even on my days off, I'd have them. And that's just one of the worst things. Right now, you know, I haven't smoked in a very long time. However, there's still some mental issues that I have to deal with, you know, and that is also a symptom of withdrawal. You know, I am over the physical, but there's also the mental that you have to deal with. And for example, I mean, and this is a true story, I have a birthday party in a few days that I have to go to. And I should be like, yeah, let's go have some fun. I haven't seen my friends in over a month. So it'll be nice to like visit and catch up and relax or do whatever, you know, just be yourself. But what happens is that nicotine plays tricks on your mind. It'll be like, well, you know you're not going to have any fun, you know, without smoking. You know you won't be able to make it. And so it just I don't want to say it forces you to, but it tries really hard to make you dwell on the thoughts, the negative thoughts of not smoking at a party will potentially be. It won't let you just think, well, I'm just a non-smoker and that's all there is to it, and I'm just going to sail through that party and have a great time. It won't let you. It won't let you. It's not letting me right now. What am I thinking? I'm thinking, how am I going to get through this? What am I going to say? You know, do I have to leave early? Do I have to not drink? What do I have to... It's like I don't want to think those thoughts, but they're just prevalent in my mind because nicotine, because I was a smoker for 17 years. So every party that I went to, I smoked. And therefore now, as a non-smoker, even if I go to a party, the thought of smoking still crosses my mind. I don't know how much longer that's going to last, but it does. It does exist. It's not a physical symptom. It's not a physical, I don't like feel that I have to smoke. It's just a thought in the back of my mind that correlates my previous smoking life with this upcoming party in a few days. And what am I going to do? So, you know, so those are some of the nicotine withdrawal symptoms that I've experienced in my life. I mean, my life is obviously different than everyone else's, all of yours out there. So I'm sure there's hundreds more that exist. So tell me about them. I'd love to hear what some of your symptoms are and what and how you dealt with them. All right, let's get a conversation going. Hope you enjoyed this video and let's talk about it. All right, peace.